So we're just going to have to hope that this clears up and we get a better stream going. What if I have a drawdown of 10,000? Would you still use $30,000 buying power? Yeah, we try and set it up so that you don't have a 10,000, 30% drawdown. We're not looking for that type of thing. You know, I tell people to size it so that you can only lose at max 2% of your buying power in any one particular day. That way, you know, you can go a long time before you're going to get down 10%. And if 10% drawdown bothers you, 10% is where I draw the line. And so I tell a lot of people, you know, depending on your risk tolerance, don't be afraid to just do it at 1%. And you can also narrow the wings. If you narrow the wings, your max drawdowns are going to be less. Your profit's going to be lower, but your variation is going to be a lot less. So that actually might be something that you would want to consider. It all comes down to risk tolerance. You know, I have a very high degree of risk tolerance. I used to be a professional gambler for years, and so I am used to having streaks. I understand what the math is, and I know that over time, if you do it, if you pull the slot machine enough times, the house is going to win. Now you might get a run of winners that they're beating the house, but it's not going to win over time. The math will always come back and be victorious. All right, so let's take a look now at the chart. The chart is still looks like it's flattened out a little bit. We'll take a look at our tasty trade here, and I like to take a look at the SPX, and let's just see where we are with the SPX today. All right, so here's where we are. It is now 3:48, and those trades will be going on now at 3:49. We've got 2 minutes to go. If anybody in the chat room is having any problems with the video, will you please let me know? Or if the video is good, will you please let me know? I just got a warning from YouTube saying that it was not good, which I find hard to believe. But if that is the case, I would appreciate finding out. So let's see what we guys see. S Trading is in there. Ace Ventura, Pacertron at 4605, Butch Barnum, Luke Pro Investor, Luck Proof. Sorry, I'm old and I'm hard of seeing and hard of hearing, so I'm just a wreck. So, but let's take a look at, here's kind of some fun facts. Look, these 10 over here, these are only worth a nickel. So we've brought in most of the money on the put side here. And these calls are sitting pretty. They're not sitting pretty. We need this bad boy to come back, you know? And let's take a look at where we are with the chart, right? The chart is what I'm much more thinking about. It's going to find only at 1 second of buffering. Oh, good. All right. So here comes, oh no. Well, we're getting punched out on the calls. So I'm guessing without seeing it that we're getting ourselves pushed out on the chart. Yeah, look at that big jump up. Son of a gun. Wouldn't you know it? Well, it's going to happen. I mean, I tell you, it's going to happen. Let's make this more fun. Let's make this more fun. Ooh, how about this? Now we can really see these things starting to move. And we're going to go back now to, let's go back to our tasty product and see where we are, because I like to see these when they come in. We got 40 seconds. Quick check on Options Omega to see where we are. That's where we are. All right, Tasty's right here. Here we go. Get ready. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Be ready. Everyone ready? They're getting ready to come in. We're down $22,000, by the way. Quick check of Options Omega. Boom, there it is. Let's go back to Tasty. Boom, there it is, down 22,000. Boom, back to Tasty. Here we go. Any second now. And here they come. Here they come. Where are we going? Oh, they're trying to get in on the put side. So we're going to want this thing to keep going up. They're coming in on the put side. Get ready. I'm not getting any fills yet. It's trying for 165. They're offering 120. We want 160. Now they're offering 123. Now we're out trying to get 160. They're offering 128. Now we're offering 155. We're trying to get them filled at 155. Now they're only offering us 120. Come on, here we go. There's our fills. We got 3 of them right here for $1.45. Let's see where we get the rest of them. We're all coming in on the put side. Here they come. We got 16 of them. Here they're all filling. They're all filling on the put side at 69.55. We got all filled at 69.55. All right, now let's get over to the chart. You can see where these things filled. I hope you can see it on the board. They all filled at 16.55. It looks like, let me double check. Yes. They all filled at 16.55. So now it's already down to $1.50, $1.45. What do we get for those? We got $1.45 is what we got. Now we're down to $160 for each one. So we're down 35 cents. Now $1.70, now $1.80. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at Options Omega. It's going to be calculating this in real time for us. Now we're down $25,000. Not the best start, but this ain't over yet. This is not over. Let's take a look at our chart and see what we got here. Let's put it in on the chart. What did we say it was? It was 69.65. That's right there. These are puts. So we want this thing to be above 69.55. That's what we want. If it fills in down here, that is in the money, which is no bueno. No bueno. Okay, I'm looking over at the chart right now at Tasty. I'm going to go over there with you. The stream is healthy, error-free. Things are great. Hallelujah. It was breaking up a bit, but now it's good, says Butch. All right, here we go. It was low second a few minutes ago. Those sons of a guns. We're going to get this right someday, and it's going to be awesome. But until then, boom, let's go take, here we are. Look at this, down to $1. They're down to 90 cents. Down to 90 cents, that's great. By the way, you're not supposed to get this excited. I'm just, I am who I am. What can I tell you? All right, this thing is over. Come on. Now, remember yesterday, not only did I have it wrong, all right, when I was talking about it, but it was totally against us until the last minute, and then we won. So let's not go crazy, right? Let's not go crazy. We are now down for 44,000. What are we down here? Let's see. If I could do the math, I would have gone to a private school. All right, so here's we are. All right, so where are we down? We're down 24,000 in round numbers-ish, something like that. We got to get this horse in the barn. Let's take a look-see. Stream is healthy. Chat room is good. I think we are looking pretty. Let's go back to the chart. The chart is staying up. That's what we want. Keep that bad boy up there. We are looking good. Let's go back to Tasty. We going back to Tasty, and we can see where we are. It's trading right there. Those 16 that we got them, that we sold those for $1.45. Now they're worth 85 cents. Come on, baby. We want to get those in the barn. Now they're worth 75 cents. Here we go. Some people say, well, shouldn't you close these out, Rob? No is the correct answer. No, we back tested that. Should we get out at 5 cents? No is the correct answer. We want these to stay. We only got 2 over on this side, so we're okay. All right, so where are we doing here? Come on. Now down to 60 cents. Look at this chart. Come on, chart. We need this chart. We need this chart to come in. There's the chart right there. The chart is still over. What's the time check, you ask? It's only 5:54 and 37 seconds. Are you kidding me? By the way, I don't know if you can see my clock there my wife gave me behind me. I'll lean over this way a little bit. See if I get my microphone over. That way you can see the clock in real time, and I can see it too. I don't have to keep going back and forth. Let's look at our Tasty chart again, just so you can see a quick one. We've sold these for $1.45. We could buy them right now for 60 cents, 65 cents, 60 cents. It's moving. This thing is moving. We want this thing to finish right there. So these 2 are in the money and these 16 are out of the money, and that would be golden. Let's take a look at the chart again. All right, we're at 3:55 and 11 seconds. Man, this is killing me. Did someone say iced tea? You better believe it. I kind of like that clock behind me, to tell you the truth. And, there's our bot right there. If you're wondering what a bot looks like, someone said, what's a bot look like? That's exactly what it looks like. Now, you kids are too young. You people that are under 68 years old don't realize this, but there was, hello, Barbie. What is it? I know mommy's up there trading. She's going to be okay. She's up there screaming about something. So, okay, we're down. Someone said, where are we on options Omega? Here's where we are. In the big account, we're down 23 grand. Here we are in the small account. We're down $600. That's okay. Remember, scoreboard, we're still up 387. We're still up 12 grand in the small account. So let's not go crazy. This is just one day, but it is fun, isn't it? It is absolutely fun. Let's go look back at our chart. Oh, yeah. Come on. We need some groupthink here. We need some groupthink to keep this darn thing up. I think we're doing okay. There's Mario in there. I see you all. Guys, if you got any questions, give them to me. There are no bad questions here. We just need to get these horses in the barn. Man, come on. This is looking pretty good. The game ain't over. Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine this? We could actually sell these right now for a dime and close them all down. Oh, now 15 cents. We could close them all down. But there's $160 sitting there. That's going to pay for dinner. Plus some dog. You want some dog biscuits? Good girl. Come here. Oh, look at you on TV. Look at you. All right. Come here. Come on. Hup. Come on. Hup. That's a good girl. Yeah. All right. Get a little doggy luck here. Little doggy luck. That wouldn't kill us, would it? Uh-oh. What happened there? Oh, we had a fill on the call side. We got punched out on the call side. Well, that's actually good on the put side though, right? So let's take a look on the charts. Oh, look at that. Through the roof. We don't want it to go any higher. Actually, it It wouldn't hurt us if it's just stopped right there. Matter of fact, we've got a bunch of them at 69.65. So if I was really going to tell you where I want it to be right in there. That's where I want it to be. That's where I want it to finish. So if I really had my druthers, you say, Rob, where would you like it to finish? I would really like it to finish between, those are the golden bars for golden luck is what those are. Hope you can see how you can see those. Come on down. Look at that. It just touched that number and then it came back down. What's the sweet pot of buying power for a small account? 100,000. That's a great question. I like to have 400 grand in buying power. God dang it. Look at that thing going up through the moon. I mean, it's not the end of the world that it's going up for some people. I get it. But, on my little show, it would sure be nice. What's the time check on this thing? It's 3:58 and 10 seconds. So it's whatever makes sense for you. I always tell people when I was gambling is take the amount of money that you're willing to lose, not willing to bet, the willing to lose. Divide that by 100, and that should be your max bet. And they'll say, well, I only want to lose $1,000. That means my max bet is only $10. Yeah, that's right. Well, that amount, I don't care whether they win or lose. Yeah, no kidding. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. And also, guess what? When you lose 25 in a row, you still got 75% of your money. So you're not going to sweat. Look at this gigantic move to the upside. I think this is going to be over, and we ain't going to be in clover here. We're going to get hammered. We're down 23,000, 24,000 in options Omega. And so that's probably we're going to get a few more punch outs here is what I'm guessing. Look at this mess. We're winning on the trades we put on at 13.51. That's another thing people tell you. You can't make money in the last 9 minutes. That's a bunch of hooey. We made money. Look at that. We could get time check. It's 3:59:12. Look at that. You can see it. It's actually, that time is right, by the way. How about that? How does she do that? She's like a voodoo person. All right, let's get back to the chart. There's my chart. Come on down. Come on down, you dirty dog. Come on down, you dirty, dirty dog. You know what? I got punched out. So 69.70 is now my new number. 69.70. So I'm fine. It's just got to be within boop, boop, there now. I got punched out on the downside. So that's why we are now down 24,000. It happens. What are you going to do? You can't win them all. If you could win them all, it'd be easy, right? Look at that coming back down. Now they're coming back down. And here we go. Here we go on the time check. We got 6 seconds. Look at that time. It is right on the money, I think. It's pretty close. And boom, we are out. That is the end of that mess. Wow. How about that? How about that? All right. What do we end up with? Let's just take a look-see. Let's take a look-see and see where we ended up on options Omega. We ended up, somebody do the math for me, will you? Let's see. Close yours at 10%. Nice, Butch. Nothing wrong with that. So we did make all the money on those 1351s. All of those paid. These on the call side were the ones that got punched out. Those were from earlier. So we made what? Somebody do the math here. 3 times 150, 5 times 145, 1 times 145, 4 times 145, and I see that was a partial fill. So we got 4 times 145. Let's call it 9 times 145. 3 times 150, and that's what we got. I'm going to say it was around $3,500 ish, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But we're going to end up being down on the day for the big account, down 24 grand, and for the little account, we're down about $800. But let's go back. Remember, don't forget since October, so this number is going to move down. What do we say? 24. That's going to move down to 63. And this one's going to move down $600-700 down to 11,000 something. Still great. That's how you got to look at it. It's the long game, right? How many trades? So we'll figure it out, and the numbers will be coming out. I'll go ahead and put it. If you haven't joined our Discord, please do. If you haven't watched, please subscribe to our channel. Maria and I are on every single day, or at least I'm on every single day at 3:30. And then don't forget, we're going to give you all of our trades, or most of our trades, at any rate, at Sunday at 6 p.m. Anything else? Anybody else got a question in here? Yeah, risking 300 to make 10. Yeah, you're right, Butch. I mean, you're 100% right. It's just that the back testing does show. Our CPA, by the way, does the exact same thing, and he cashes out at 10 cents, and he's got his orders in there. The back testing says it's not good, and he says it's not good, but he says emotionally he cannot, and he's had it. It's at 10%, 10 cents, and it goes back the other way, and you end up at, you lose $300, and it's really frustrating when that happens. There's no doubt about it. I understand it. I get it. It's just I go by the numbers, and I'm lazy, and so if I'm out surfing, I don't like to come back inside anyway. So, all right, if there's no other questions, I'm going to end this right now. I'm going to say thank you very much, Maria, and I sure appreciate it. And we'll be talking to you later. Have a great trading day. I'm supposed to let this run out just a little bit, and then I will end the stream. Typed in dang Maria. It should be dang Mario. Mario tried the Crazy Ivan. He didn't get a fill. Yeah.
All of a sudden, you'll hear your computer go off at 3 o'clock in the morning. I love you. You know that. You know that. Come over here, dear. Come over here. Come over here.
We lost 24 grand today, but we won all of them at 351. And there's a guy in there, Butch Barnum. He said, "I'm closing mine at 10 cents." I said, "My account does the same thing. My account will tell you the back test says that's a bad idea, but he does it anyway because he's an emotional person." And he said, "There's no way I'm risking $300 to make 10." And right then Butch wrote down, "There's no way I'm risking $300 to make 10." I said, "I get it. I get it. That's not what I do, but I get it." See, you like this? People love this. It says at the trading desk.
It's fine.
Trading desk live. You gave me the picture, so.
Oh, that was the picture I gave you. That was sitting there by myself.
Uh-huh.
Said my eyes were squinty.
Yeah. No. You gave me a new one where it wasn't squinty.
No.
This is one I used.
It looks squinty though.
Well, you're looking at a bad version.
I left it for the doctor, and the assistant is like, "Oh, well, you might want to just go into the ER. She can't fit you in, but I'll give her the message." And the doctor herself called me back.
Go to the ER, yeah, because they don't want to get their ass sued.
Yeah, and then doctor herself called. I said, "Well, I'm not going to ER, risking getting a flu.
Right.
Just to sit there."
Right. Because you'll be the last person they take. Are you bleeding? No.
I'll be sitting there forever.
Yeah.
So she called and she told me to take another high blood pressure pill.
Oh, really? A pill? Oh, because
blood
I
pressure
keep saying
pill.
the shots for the high. Yeah, gotcha.
And she's calling in a prescription and only take it if my blood pressure is over a certain amount.
Want me to go get it?
I haven't gotten a word that it's ready yet.
Okay. Well, let me do my little show. People love it when we lose. I mean, they and as Chad says, you definitely want to make a big deal of it when you lose because they're going to say, "Oh, you just always win." Oof. Do I still have it going? No, I don't. I know at one point I had 39. There was nobody at first though. I thought, oh shit, no one's coming in. No one's coming. Then all of a sudden, boom, 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 they all came in. Okay, so John's going to bed.
Maybe he was up all night.
I don't know. He keeps saying it's ready, and then he says it's not quite. It's almost ready. Okay. I worked on mine for 5 minutes. I think I could have finished it in an hour if I would have just kept working on it this morning. But I hope that he beats me to it. 24,016 minus. So then we got 387, 369
Was it a choppy day or was it M&M day?
I don't know. I didn't look. Well, yeah, it must have been because we started off pretty flat, then went down 600, and it came back up to what? Down 200. So yeah. And so then on the small account, $965 minus 1776 equals minus 811 plus 12, 12,9 equals 11,318. The $1 million. So the little account's up 37%. The $1 million account's up 36% in 3 months. It's right around 100% rate of return. I mean, I have no reason to be ashamed about that. And then we want to do back testing and AI and bots. And we do Sunday at 6. And we do 3:30 daily. And that's my story. Want to shoot it down here? Or you want me to go outside?
I'm not going out.
I know you're not going outside. I can do it in here with the dog in the weight room. So I got to work out because we need to work out some problems here. Oh, I didn't turn that light on. I was wondering why it looked different. I thought, oh man, it looks different than when I did it earlier today. Because I was sitting here, I was sending in some tech support questions to Options Omega.
What are you using? Your clock in the back?
Yes. I would go off to the side and I said, oh, look, there's the clock my wife gave me, and it's 100% accurate to the second. To the second. It was. I thought it would be off. I was like, but then I thought, well, no, because we set it to the tasty time. Want to just do it in the office, in the workout? Or is it nice outside? It's nice outside. I'll do it outside. Okay. I need the old one at least. I haven't got the new one set up. That capture card worked great. It didn't overheat. We had one glitch about halfway through where it said not good connection to YouTube. It was a little glitchy, they said, for just a second. That reminds me, God damn it. I got to turn off the recorder.